used to flying with that thing, so we'll see how that goes today. Put this back here, cinch that down, cinch that down. Give me this. Now, she hasn't flown for like a couple of days, so pre-flight done, shoulder belts done, fuel selector on both, avionics power switch, autopilot, electrical equipment off. Must be off. Avionics is definitely off. Brakes tested, set. Circuit breakers, everything is good. Starting the engine. Mixture full rich. Carb heat cold. Master switch on. Prime. It's been a couple of days, so we're going to give her a shot or two. Probably 3. Should get her going. Where's my damn... There it is. Put it in there and lock it. Alright, prime as required. Throttle open 1/8 of an inch. Propeller area is cleared. Clear prop! Ignition switch. Start.
Hello, check, check. Checking, hello, yep, that's good. Gotta make sure I can hear me and that everybody else can hear me. Because if we can't, it's trouble. Boom. Okay. And there we are. Connected to my phone as well, although I don't know if that's like the greatest idea in the world, but we're doing it. Those volumes are up, okay. Switch radios on, that's coming up. We're on 123, 110, 117.7. Check the weather.
Visibility 10. Sky condition scattered 3,700. Temperature 29 Celsius. Dew point 21 Celsius. Altimeter 3017. Remarks. Density altitude 4,400. Thunderstorm information not available. Beckley, Raleigh County Memorial Airport. Automated weather observation 2201 Zulu. Wind 250 at 04. Visibility 10. Sky condition view 3,700. Temperature 29 Celsius. Dew point 21 Celsius. Altimeter 3017.
Okay. Acknowledge. KBKW.
4,400.
Just gonna put direct enter.
Thunderstorm information
Enter into
not
that.
available. Beckley, Raleigh County Memorial Airport. Automated weather observation 2201 Zulu.
Double check the winds.
250 at
250 at 04. So we'll be going to 28 again today. Right, 24 to 28, 2 degrees, 8 degrees off, 5 degrees to 19. I'd rather have more head on.
Beckley traffic, Skyhawk 5833 Juliet is taxiing to 28 from Albatross, Beckley.
Stop, don't let it stop, don't let it stop. Trying to get it pointed around here so I don't blow away the freaking mechanics in the hangar. Oh, I did. Go down here, hit our run up.
Altimeter 3017. Remarks. Density altitude 4,400. Thunderstorm information not available. Beckley, Raleigh County Memorial Airport. Automated weather observation 2203 Zulu. Wind 230 at 04. Visibility 10. Sky condition view 3,700. Temperature 29 Celsius. Dew point 21 Celsius. Altimeter 3017. Remarks. Density altitude 4,400. Thunderstorm information not available. Beckley, Raleigh County Memorial Airport.
Alright.
Automated weather observation.
Parking brake set, cabin door.
0204 Zulu. Wind 250 at 05. Visibility.
Alright, yep, nope, we're still at 2.8. Alright. Flight controls, that goes up, and that goes down, that goes up, and that goes down. That goes up, down. Rudder goes left and right just fine. Controls are good. Instruments, everything is set. We got the radio set, we got the altimeter set. Looks like our oil pressure is still coming up though. We'll see if the run up helps that out a little bit or not. Fuel selector valve still set to both at 20 gallons of usable fuel. So, mixture rich, elevator trim and rudder. Said she likes to trim just a wee bit high. And we will throttle to 1700. Magnetos, right mag. There is a drop. Back to both, comes back up. Left mag. There is a drop. Both mags, it comes back up. Alright, carb heat out. There is a drop in RPM, put it back in. Engine instruments and ammeters. So our suction gauge is up, our fuel tanks, I don't know what they think they're doing. Our temp is up, our pressure's good. If I kill that, low voltage pops back up, levels out at 0, so our alternator is doing great. Alright, throttling back down. And that brought our pressure up where it needed to be while we're flying. So I got no qualms there. Air conditioner, if installed, is turned off. No autopilot today, she's gone, because I get to do this all by myself. No strobes, throttle friction lock is good, brakes are good. Alright, so we are just going to take off and dead to the south. I'll put that down in there. My battery is blinking orange, which means I think my batteries are going to need replaced soon for my headset, but I should have plenty to get today done. So, one more time, I did write down the beginning, it is me. We got 20 gallons of fuel, so we got roughly 2 to 3 hours of flight time if we want it. We're not going to fly that long because it's already 6 o'clock. Everything's looking good. I have not heard anybody else. Doors and windows shut and locked. I'm going to rip my cable in half.
Beckley traffic 33 Juliet is departing 28. Beckley.
Sky condition view 3,600. Temperature 28 Celsius. Dew point 21 Celsius.
SOC shows a left crosswind slightly.
Density altitude 4,003.
Get out here on the center of the line.
Information not available.
Heels on the floor, toes on the pedals, throttle up. Correct for the wind.
2207 Zulu.
Come on, give me the wind.
Wind 260.
26.
04.
At 4. Good, 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 good. We are coming up on rotate speed. 60, there we go. Hold it to the left. Right rudder. There you go. And we're off. Little bumpy. Climbing good though today, man. She feels good. She feels happy. There's There ain't a whole lot of gas in the tank, so she's gonna be spry. It feels so weird to have like this ability now. Like I can just do this.
Breakaway traffic 23 Juliet, turning left crosswind for 28 and departing to the south. Breakaway.
Bye, y'all. Off we go. Yeah, no, this great big area of like all kinds of free clouds and stuff, like not windy and real pretty over here. Guess where we're going? Step on the ball, moron. Seems to be plenty clear over here, so we're just gonna kind of head that away, huh? This thing is, turn it up, yeah, if you turn it up it gets harder to hear you. Which is fine, because that cuts out everything and I can talk louder. Lord knows I can bloody talk louder. Alright, so there's Beaver. And the roads go that way, so we're going that way. I haven't flown this way like ever, and I want to. Alright, now it should pick me up really loud because I got the thing like right on my kisser. Now I don't know where I'm at again. Okay, there's the road. I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, no, it's weird getting the squelch on this thing set just right and learning to pick the volume up and not be crazy loud in my own ears. So, alright, we are at 4,000 feet. We're going to bump it on up because we do have some clearance out here. There's the road. Down there to my left. I think I actually see like the elementary schools and stuff right now. So we're just going to kind of go down here and play. And we're only 4 miles away from the school. Airport. Oh, that's a Dollar Tree. Holy cow. Yeah, no, we're like right out there. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I talk a lot, guys. I'm sorry. It's too much fun. I don't even know how to really explain it to you. Oh, that's the high school. So yeah, no, like so since we're at 45, we're gonna pull the throttle back. To the top of the green, about 22, 23-ish. We're gonna trim this beastie to where I don't have to hold as much pressure on the stick to do what I want. Oh, yeah, no, like. So if that's the high school, then I'm probably already directly over the middle school. So let's just go on this way. Oh, well, because that's the interstate and that's gent out there. We are slowly sinking. So let's pick it back up just a little bit. Too much nose high. Trying to learn how to fly a little better today. I throttle this beastie back out. We're trying to learn to lean the plane, so So like right about there is actually lean. We're flying pretty level at 4,500. Not doing too shabby. That, I'm pretty sure, is Flat Top Lake. So, thinking a little bit because you're pushing down. Quit pushing. Let the plane fly itself, buddy boy. That's not. No, where am I? Don't know where you're at. That's the lake. Somebody's got a big old bonfire going down there. Yeah, okay. That's the jet exit right there. Never flown down here, so what we're doing, there's some clouds right there above us, so we're not going any higher today, but of course we're slipping, so we're going to give it a little throttle and kind of let it get back up there, boo-boo. Supposed to do. Come on, get up. Ski barn.
Please pitch for a Bravo Tango, 7 miles to the north, inbound.
It's only up. I'm straight south of it. Alright, let's, well, there's the school. Weird flying with the chest strap. Not used to that, but I need to get more used to it because. Alright, we are at 4,500. Let's go circle this fire. Yeah, flying over the lake gets a little bumpy because heat. I still see clouds above me, but I'm pretty sure I'm far enough beneath them that it's okay. Sinking because you're sitting there pulling your throttle out like a wrong.
Please pitch for a Bravo Tango. I'll be over flying the field at 4,000 feet and then do a descending turn to the right to enter downwind 28.
Yeah, let's do this green barn right here. Just kind of keep it like right there. We're We're gonna hold our altitude right where we're at. We're gonna try to anyways. Oh, you're already sinking. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Too high, too high, too high. Like you spiraled in like on top of the thing there, buddy.
Exactly, Pittsburgh Bravo Tango, left downwind 28.
Oh my goodness, you're at that toll booth. Okay, well there's the school. I didn't realize that the school was like right there at the bloody toll booth. Alright, let's go pick something else and do right-hand turns around the point. See how well we can hold up looking out that window for a little bit. So find something that stands out that's easy to tell. And ram it back up, sweetie. Come on. I don't want to have to hold you here. Get flat. Not that flat. Something that we can find on the radar. So that must be...
Pittsburgh Bravo Tango, clear 28. Can I get gas over at the T hangar?
Where's the school? There's... Decided to Yuma a little bit right there, huh? Okay, that's the interstate. That goes under the interstate. That's the post office, so you got a little ways to go to get back to... Find the road. There's the road. There's the storage, so the school and everything must be up there. We're getting too low. You'll see the airport. Doing good. Yeah, just fly, boo-boo. Go on, get up there. Reflection. Also, this is easily Little Beaver. Where is it? No, that looks like a water treatment or something. Up the road. You're ridiculous, you know that? Alright, get back. Oh, actually, yeah, get back up. We're going to. Where's the airport? Airport is that away. Don't know which bridge that is. Don't know where I'm at. Alright, we're gonna point it back towards Shady. That's a bloody mansion right there, yo. Is picking out Shady as you do, and we are at 45. Alright, carb heat, throttling back, like 15. We're going for slow flight. Pitching up.
Connor 2 Lima Charlie, gonna overfly the fill at 5,000, spiral down to a power off 180 for runway 25, landing lead.
Just setting her up for slow flight. Throttle her way back. Throttle for altitude, throttle for altitude. Not stall the plane. Don't want to stall the plane right now. No. Alright, we're going to go full flaps and pretend that we're coming in. Throttle her back. They're down. That's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying without Paige in the plane. We're gonna start cleaning her up. Carb heat back in. I should have done that when I added throttle. Still falling, add throttle, take out some more flaps. Okay. Take out the rest of the flaps. Figure out what the plane is doing. Whatever we're doing, we're falling. Let's nose her up. Okay. So I definitely need some slow flight with Paige again, even though I know how to land the plane. Hi, boo-boo. You are trimmed, huh? You're leaned, apparently. I know we're headed south again. Get her back to 45 without going ham. There's the Dollar General. We are way out past Megan's. Nope, slow flight. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that again to do stalls. Come on. Oh, it's weather grim. Come on.
Automated weather observation 2234 Zulu. Wind 250 at 06. Visibility.
Alright, we're going to throttle it back now that we're at altitude. We're going to pitch her and be level. There's our fire. What else can we even do? There's steep turns, which are also scary, but I mean, what else are we going to do right now? Alright, let's check this. Let's... on the ridge. Nope, she's starting to go down, so we will back out. Alright. So we will up our throttle and crank it over to right about there. And then look where we entered, it was probably right about that 150 mark. Hold it up. Keep her going, you're diving, pull it back. Keep her going. Roll it out at 1.5, okay. Let's try this again. So let's put this little heading bug on Goose. Get whipped around there to her and get back up to altitude. So from a very nice and neat north heading, northerly heading apparently, as it were, I'm in back up to about 45. We're almost there. All right, there's our 45. Let's go into a nice steep right-hand turn. There's the wind. Keep her steep, keep her steep, keep her good and steep, keep her steep. Yep, you lost it. You sank about 100 feet. Alright, and we're going to roll out of that straight into a nice left-hand one. Oop, got a little bit there. Throttle up, you've done lost more than work on that horizon. Thank you. Okay, here comes our northerly heading. Trying to get her back up to where she came from. And roll out on the north. Throttle her back down so you're not just sitting there gaining. Not terrible, not terrible. Those felt better than the first set. Haven't done that in a while though, so forgive it me. Close it back up, a little bit of throttle. What do we got? 585. We got in here at 578. 585. So we've almost done a whole hour. That's okay. That's why we rented the plane, was to get up here and practice. Fly with the trim. We lost our northerly heading. We don't know where we're at. I mean, that's 19, so we're not like lost. Oh, well, I mean, up here shady again, so you're absolutely not lost. Alright. Deep turns irritate me, so I want to try that again. Long hair. So irritating sometimes. I'm absolutely loving the ability to fly by myself, though. Alright, so we need to learn to stay coordinated, we need to stay steep, and we need to not lose altitude on our steep turns. That's the middle school. So we are not gonna... We're gonna pay attention. I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. We're just gonna like throttle it up, crank it into this steep turn, and we're gonna run for it. So now we are on the northerly heading. So we are gonna like push her in and torque her over. Gonna keep her coordinated, and we are not gonna lose our spot. I'll hold her right about here, right about there. Good man, good man, good man. Hold that horizon in the same spot. You're losing your altitude. Throttle it up. Hold it in the same spot. Too shallow. Much too shallow. Come on. Work it out, flip it around, do a nice steep turn to the right. I keep nosing down. Wish you guys could actually like see most of what I'm seeing. Nope, you screwed up that one. You lost your bank angle. That was bad, sir. Bad. Let's find our way back to the airport. Direct to KBKW. Oh, it's literally right in front of me. Let's see what the winds are doing, shall we?
Density altitude 4,300. Thunderstorm information not available. Raleigh County Memorial Airport. Automated weather observation 2244 Zulu. Wind 260 at 04. Visibility 10. Sky condition view 3,600. Temperature 2.
Beckley traffic, Skyline 5833 Juliet is 4 miles to the south, inbound to stay in the pattern. Beckley.
That was probably like the worst call ever. I'm sure Paige is cringing and shit now. Alright, let's get us a nice little sync going. We are going to be playing on 28, so we will set the heading indicator to 28. I know it's kind of scary when you let go, but she's actually like pretty good. They like to fly, as long as you stay coordinated. I think what they were saying is you actually like just turn with the rudder if you really want to, so like we're gonna play. We're sinking down the pattern. Just gonna go ahead and full ridge the beastie. Set that to 0 and remember to use it this time. This is 33 Juliet entering the downwind for 28 at a 45, Beckley. Oh my god, we are insanely close to the runway. We need to get back to pattern altitude and like get away from the airport a little bit. Sitting there watching it, not paying attention at all to what we were doing. Gonna be a tight one. Well, let's just kind of look at that. We are midfield, carb heat, gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, seat belts, and switches. Everything is pretty there. This is about where we like to fly the pattern. We're mostly at pattern altitude. All right, and we are abeam the numbers, so we are going to throttle back to 15. To 15, and we're going to pitch for 80. We're going to put that first notch of flaps in, shove the newt down to hold that. Traffic 33 Juliet, turning left base for 28, Beckley. Second notch of flaps, pitching for 70, which is pretty much where we're at. Little bit of throttle, not letting her speed up too much, just trying to hold her where we're at. Getting too far around. Beckley traffic 33 Juliet, turning final for 28, touch and go, Beckley. We're just gonna haul this off. Watch our airspeed. We're gonna pull that throttle out. We're gonna dump the last notch of flaps and slow her way down. As we get her line back up for 28.
Altitude 4,200. Thunderstorm information not available. Beckley, Raleigh County Memorial Airport.
All right, relax.
Automated weather observation 2249er Zulu. Wind 270 at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition view 3,600. Temperature 27 Celsius. dew point 21 Celsius. Altimeter 3.
Flaps up, carb heat, full throttle.
Remarks.
That was probably one of the smoothest landings I've ever done in my life. We're already at speed. Pull her back. Right rudder. We didn't land on the nose wheel. Of course, we didn't stall her down either. So that's one. Felt pretty good though. I mean, that was pretty good in my opinion. I like that one. We're pushing a lot of nose down where we need to be. Nose her around. Now let's get her up the pattern.
Echo Charlie 33 Juliet, turn left crosswind for 28, Medway.
And we're going to stretch this out a little bit farther than we normally do because I want to.
Echo Charlie 33 Juliet, turn left downwind for 28, Medway.
And those mountains like right over there are where we need to straighten our butt out. Because if you fly this road, it'll take you right back to the runway, coming up on pattern altitude. So we're going to throttle her back down to the top of the green. Right rudder, keep her coordinated. Alright, so there's our runway. We're pattern altitude. Yeah, you're doing good. Getting a little high now. Alright, so there's midfield. So carb heat, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, seat belts, and switches. Everything is good to go. Don't be drifting towards the runway, moron. Still too high. I'm going to throttle it back out a little bit. Since we are currently abeam to numbers, we're just going to throttle her on back. Pitch for 80, first notch flaps, nose down for 80. We want that good sync rate to keep our speed. That distance, right about there.
Medway traffic 33 Juliet, turning left base for 28, Medway.
And drop that second notch, keeping her at about 70. That felt good. But we're not coordinated. We're up here. You turn too tight, you're pointing it at the runway. Over here, thank you. Third notch flaps to get her slowed down even more.
Beckley traffic 33 Juliet, turning final for 28, touch and go Beckley.
So while we're swinging it around, I'm going to dump the last notch and just kind of ease her into the slot. Pulling that throttle out because we are too low. We're not even on glide slope, so let's get her down. We can do this. Watching our speed. Oh, this feels pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and throttle it on back a little bit more so we can float her down to the runway. 65.
Clarksburg, collision 1446.
We've made the runway. Ground effect.
Collision 1446, we are 25 out. We need 4 wheel chairs, 2 aisle chairs, please.
Back on center, right rudder.
Good, 2, thanks, bye.
Oh my god, I was about to eat that. I don't even know who was talking about what. The sun is bright. Get her up there. Oh, that was 2. pitch up, boy. You're not climbing, you're not paying attention to airspeed at all. 80. Trying to get 500 feet above the pattern.
Bagley traffic, 23 Julia, turn left crosswind for 28, Beckley.
Sky condition, view 3,600. Temperature 27 Celsius. Dew point 21 Celsius. Altimeter 3018. Remarks. Density altitude 4,200.
Beckley traffic, 23 Julia, turn left downwind for 28, Beckley.
Beckley, Raleigh County Memorial Airport. Automated weather observation 2255 Zulu. Wind 280 at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition, view 3,500. Temperature 27 Celsius. Dew point 21 Celsius.
All right, well, you heard it, 283, straight down the runway, so the wind shouldn't be a factor, but you always want to double check. Never hurts. We're holding pattern altitude. Everything is looking good, aiming for that dip in the thing that I can see. Don't know what I pointed at for you. All right, sea gumps. That's what I keep the mantra I keep doing. So, carb heat. Gas on both. Undercarriage down. Mixture full rich. Props. Don't have that adjustment. Seatbelt and switches. Good and tight. Switches where they need to be. All right. Abeam the number. Drop that throttle back and pitch for 80. Once we get to 80, you put in the first notch and you let it nose down. Don't get, God, where are we going?
Beckley traffic, 33 Julia, turn left base for 28, Beckley.
That mount. It felt better. We weren't trying to point it straight into the runway. Go ahead and give it our third notch of flaps.
Beckley traffic, 23 Julia, turn final for 28, touch and go, Beckley.
You let your speed get ahead of you. We're coming around, full flaps, watch your throttle. Line it up on the center line. A little bit of extra throttle to get us down there. We're actually doing pretty good right now. We're not on glide slope yet, but there's going to be that sink when we clear this little ravine. Now we're on glide slope, so if we just putter it straight over, see that one's starting to turn red, we're getting a little low. Runway is made. Right of center line 2, flaps up, carb heat, come on. Full throttle. That's number 3. Drifting left, probably because of the rudder. Get up. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. Get comfy, relax your grip. Fly the plane.
Beckley traffic, 23 Julia, turn left crosswind for 28, Beckley.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to start paying attention to your fuel now. You had 20 gallons, you've been flying for over an hour. And full ridge, yeah, no, you're gonna have to quit here before too much longer.
Echo traffic 33 Juliet, turning left downwind for 28, Beckley.
Midfield, about halfway up the beam. Carb heat, gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, seat belts, and switches. We're still doing good at pattern altitude. Hold this heading. Alright. Abeam the number. Throttling back. Pitching for 80. We're at 80. First notch flaps, letting it know.
Beckley traffic 33 Juliet, turning left base for 28, Beckley.
Second notch of flaps, pitching for about 70 as we swing it around. We want to stop pointing this way and not at the runway, so that's good right there, holding this. Third notch of flaps.
Beckley traffic 33 Juliet, turning final for 28, touch and go, Beckley.
Full flaps. Throttling out. Letting her sink, letting her fall. Even that big 2.8 and a single point on the screen. Holding it. Trying to watch that right rudder because I don't want to be sneaking left. Alright, let's slow it up, throttle it out, pitch it back a little bit as we come in. Looking good, looking good. Little throttle to get over the dip. Throttling out, we're going to go ahead and enter ground effect right about here. Golly day, that was good, but you were still left to center. Full throttle. That was number 4. Stay on the center line. Get her going, get her going, get her going. Looking at the plane, fly the plane. Quit looking at it, fly. Quit looking at it, fly. Quit looking at it, fly. Yeah, we were in there somewhere. He hasn't made any kind of weird noises or anything. But when we hit the ground, we're going to call Unicom and get him to top her off because she's going to need. Because after that, she's going to be real empty, and if you let water in the tanks, Paige might get mad. God, that's bright.
Beckley traffic 33 Juliet, turning left crosswind for 28, Beckley.
Wish we had a better butt. I'm gonna end up cutting so much sound out of this whole video so people can watch it and I don't feel like an idiot.
Beckley traffic 23 Juliet, turning left downwind for 28, Beckley.
Pattern altitude, throttling back to the top of the green. Alright, throttle back to the top of the green. We're doing good in the pattern. Everything's looking good. My landings are getting a whole lot smoother, other than the fact they're not on center, because I keep drifting crazy left. How do I stop it? Midfield, carb heat, gas on both, undercarriage, down and welded, mixture, full rich, props don't have, seatbelt's good and snug, switch is good. Alright. C-gump's getting a little high, so I'm going to throttle it back out a little bit farther. There's the numbers, throttling it way back, pitching for 80, first notch, nose down. Don't let her get left, let her hold 80. A nice sync rate going, but not crazy fast. That's pretty.
Backway traffic 23 Julia, turn to the left base for 28, backway.
We're going to dump our second notch of flaps, and we're going to haul her back to about 70 while we fall, whilst we get a good 90-degree turn out of her. A little farther back than we are, but that's okay right now, actually, as far as I'm concerned. Put in the third notch there.
Backway traffic 33 Julia, turn in final for 28, touch and go, backway.
Ooh. Letting her fall, letting her fall, letting her fall. Get lined up on final. Full flaps, throttling back. Line her up on 2.8. Watch your rudders. Getting her lined up. Remember to transition to the end of the runway. Transition to the end of the runway. Watch your speed. Sinking a little too fast for the dip there. Add some throttle to get us over there. Okay. Our sync. Throttling back, throttling back. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, that was awful. What happened? Bird, you're dead. Flaps up. Full throttle, carb heat. One more, because I'm not ending on that. I refuse. That was bad, dude. Bring it up to 5. That was bad. I'm sorry, Paige. What did I do? Oh no, it's getting hot in this thing. Bad.
Backway traffic 33 Julia, turn in long crosswind for 28, backway.
Now.
Backway traffic 33 Julia, turn to the left downwind for 28, backway.
That button's getting real argumentative, guys. Pattern altitude, throttling back to the top of the green, coordinated flight. Alright. This is getting ridiculous. Trimming off all the pressure right now to hold where we're at without having to be a nut. Trimming for the downwind leg. Alright. Carb heat, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, seatbelt, switches. C-Gumps is done. still roughly at pattern altitude, coming up on a beam the number, throttle back to 1500 RPM. Right there, pitch for 80, there's 80, first notch. Letting her nose it right down towards the ground. Mildly terrifying, but that's what you do. Alright. Second notch.
Backway traffic, 33 Juliet, turning left base for 28, backway.
And I feel like we're just screaming out of the sky right now. I mean, kind of with a freaking 900 feet per minute. Third notch. 80, throttle it back again. We're all over the place, so you're gonna stall the plane.
Backway traffic, 33 Juliet, turning final for 28, touch and go, backway.
Full flaps. Pointing her right down the big runway, watching our rudders, watching our airspeed, thinking a little bit, adding some throttle to get us over to the runway, even though I think we get there. Holding speed, holding speed, holding speed, holding speed, holding speed. Throttle for altitude, pitch for speed. Throttle for altitude, pitch for speed. Hold it, coming in. Alright. Transition to the end of the runway. That was much better than the last one, but it still wasn't good.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 27 Celsius. Dew point 22 Celsius. Altimeter 3018. Remarks. Density altitude 4,200. Thunderstorm information not available. Beckley, Raleigh County Memorial Airport. Automated weather.
Backway traffic, 33 Juliet, turning left crosswind for 28, backway.
Wind 300 at 03. Visibility 10. Sky.
Alright, so we're still on the right runway. Not the crosswind, because it's not enough of a crosswind at 3 knots to screw you up, so get your shit together and land the plane. You're starting to get frustrated. Stop.
Backway traffic, 33 Juliet, turning left downwind for 28, backway.
Now we're gonna be a dumbass. Oh my god. RP gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, seat belts, and switches. We're moron. We're wrecking this land. Engine for 80, first notch of flaps. Nosing it over. Might as well just dump the second notch, not the third, just the second.
Backway traffic, 33 Juliet, turning left base for 28, backway. 33 Juliet, turn and final for 28, touch and go, Beckley.
All right, relax. Slope. Landed flat. Flat as hell. All right. Was 7, full throttle. That rudder catch up. Rotate. You're just starting to get frustrated and it's just going to make it worse, so I think it's time to call it a day on 8. Bam, that bug didn't make it. Back in your seat, relax, fly the plane. Fly the plane, 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 fly the plane.
Highway traffic 33 Juliet, turn in left crosswind for 28, Beckley. Highway traffic 33 Juliet, turn left downwind for 28, Beckley.
I don't know what to do. I'm having trouble. It's troubles. Pattern altitude, throttling back. On last landing, I'm going to chalk up to stupidity. Stupid is as stupid does. Right rudder. Holding at pattern altitude. Pretty little VOR. Such a pretty little airport. Freaking love it here though. Carb heat, gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, seat belts, and switches. Everything is good. Little high, gotta start the throttling back here. Alright, beam the numbers. Throttling back to 15. 15, pitching for 80, there's 80. First notch of flaps. Those are down for 80, holding there, holding there. This is gonna be the best landing of the day. We're gonna grease it, and then I'm gonna be done. Go ahead and dump second notch of flaps since we're doing so pretty.
Beckley traffic 33 Juliet, turn left base for 28, Beckley.
Third notch.
Beckley traffic 33 Juliet, turn and final for 28, full stop, Beckley.
Swinging around nice and pretty without the full flaps. And it was hard. Let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. Got all day to taxi. If you don't want to.
Beckley traffic 23 Juliet is clear of 28 taxiing to Albatross. Beckley. Beckley Unicom 33 Juliet.
Let's get our checklist out. Let's rotate that list. Here. Longer, alright. Parking brake set. Avionics.
Mixture idle cut off. Good night. Ignition switch off. Master switch off. Control lock install. Get that out in case Unicom. That's shutting down. Oh, I'm frustrated. That was infuriating. But we'll review it and look at it in a while, because right now I'm hungry. So